Hello. Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you can hear me and see me well. I'm going to wait a little bit before that is confirmed. So, happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're excited to read today or whatever else you are doing. And let me know what you're up to today. It is still Aurelium. I know many of us are participating in Aurelium. So hope your Aurelium is going well. Okay, it's working on my side, so I hope it's on yours as well. Yes, I can see and hear you perfectly. Great. Thank you for the confirmation. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. My plan today is in the first sprint, I will go do dishes because the kitchen looks like after an explosion. So I'm going to clean the kitchen for a bit, do the dishes and such and stuff. I finished the book today, so that's good. I finished it like half an hour ago. And so after I clean the kitchen, I will continue reading The House Witch. I have that on my Kindle. So I'm going to be reading that. I am currently 29% through that. So 135 pages in. I have 331 pages left in that book. So plan is to make progress in that one. To reach the daily goal, I should read 85 more pages today. I'm not sure that will happen, but I'm going to give it a try. And but otherwise I'm doing very badly with my Aurelium. We are 2/3 through the month, so 67%, 66%. And I am just now halfway through my TBR. So I kind of gave up on my Aurelium TBR, or not really gave up. I'm going to continue reading the books, but I know I will not be able to complete all of the books by the end of the month, but that's okay. I have plenty points to buy scrolls, so it's okay. But I'm not going to push myself anymore to read more than I want to. But that is my plan for today. I am not going to promise that I'm going to be here on the sprints until I read those 85 pages, because really that could take a long time. I think this book reads fast, but I cannot guarantee it. So I'm just going to do my best and we'll see how far we'll get today. But how are you all doing? Wow, so many comments here. Hello, everyone. Hello, can hear and see you. Thank you very much. How are you, Larissa? You scared the creep out of me. What? How did I do that? I'm sorry. I'm going for a run first, but after that, I'm going to continue with one of my Aurelium reads. Very nice. What are you reading? And good luck on your run. I'm finishing dinner, and then I will start Yesterday Crumb. Okay. Is it a book? I imagine it is, but I never heard of it. Hello, Charlotte. Welcome. Hey, just wrapped up sprints, and we'll go make dinner. Very nice. Were you studying Spanish on those sprints? How is that going? Hello, Elena. Welcome. Hello, Natalie. I'm not even thinking about how I'm doing with the spring reading challenge. Very badly. Oh, yeah. But that's something else, right? It's not Aurelium. It's something else. But it's okay. I'm also doing very badly with Herkiat. Like, for example, now I paused it because of Aurelium. So even now, could I squeeze it in for another prompt? Unless it is on bestseller list. No. But anyway, I am just really struggling this month, probably especially because I do not have many audiobooks this month. Most of the books I have are physical reads, and then I am much slower than with audiobooks. I'm currently 729 pages behind. Not sure if I'll catch up again. I think you can. I'm 782 behind. So but also speaking of, don't forget, this weekend we are having our challenge weekend. For me, that means Aurelium challenge, so try to read as much as possible. But it's the challenge weekend, so if there is anybody here who would like to host any sprints this weekend, please let me know. There is no sprints planned as of right now, but of course I plan to host some. But if you would like to, like you, Charlotte, or anybody else would like to host sprints on YouTube or on Discord, please let me know, and I would like to put it together. But yeah, we're going to have our weekend challenge this weekend, coming weekend. So I'm excited about that. I hope to get a lot of read then. So even though we have a lot of things to do around the apartment and stuff, so we'll see. Maybe I will add that to the challenge so I don't feel too bad, but I do hope to prioritize reading a lot. Hello, Judith. Welcome, welcome. I'll be reading The Tinted Cup for Shapeshifting. Very nice. Shapeshifting. What was the prompt for shapeshifting? But yeah, is it good? Are you enjoying it? I'm currently hot gluing pins on a bag, listening to the house witch at the moment, and we'll make dinner soon too. You're listening to the house witch? Like I'm reading the house witch? I found audiobook of it, but the audiobook made me feel like I don't like the main character. So I decided to read it physically because that way I like it much more than when I was listening. A little bit picky with audiobooks, so there we go. I am reading it physically, but unplanned buddy read. You came out of nowhere on screen. Yeah, well, that's what happens when it's alive, right? When it starts right away. Like you don't. It just starts. Not my fault. That's by design. That's by design. Yeah, I was studying Spanish and editing a video. Progress was made, so that's good. That's good. That's very good. Also, since I now found out or decided to kind of give up on trying to finish the Orleum TBR within the month, I was thinking, okay, I need to also squeeze in some editing of a video of one of the vlogs, her cat vlogs. So I want to get to that as well at some point, but I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow. I'm off work tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'm on my 4th book today. Today, I'm on like my 5th this month. Very nice. Good job. Just cross-stitching in a moment. What is the pattern? What are you cross-stitching? And I need to toss a coin and see if I could read a book more or less than 400 pages. All right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I see. I could probably host some over the weekend. We're having a chill weekend at home with only the regular chores to do. Nice. That sounds good. Thank you. Yes, I think we are 3 of us reading it now. All picked Cleo's recommendation. I only started today. Who else is reading it? Yeah, it is for me as well, Cleo's recommendation. I got more than 400, but Tinted Cup is just past the 400, so it works. I'm really enjoying it so far. That's good. That is very good. For that one, I got less than 400, so I already read my book for that. I read The Sunbirth, which was longlisted for climate fiction prize. Yes. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I should be sprinting on Saturday from 5 to 9 for Neva's 24-hour sprint. So everyone is welcome to those, of course. Oh, really? Okay. How often does she do that? I feel like that was just the other day, or is it like once a month she does that as well? But yeah, maybe we could do that. Why not? Just join your sprints then on Saturday 5 to 9. That sounds good. I could host in the morning or something, or Friday afternoon. I don't know. Was it you, Larissa, also reading that one? Who was it? I need to find the third person. Okay, let me find the timer. There we go. Found it. 35 minutes. I think we'll do 50. 50. There we go. So I'm going to share that with you, and maybe if you are ready, we could hop into the first sprint soon. There it is. There we are. I did hope I would get less than 400 because I read a few manga already this month. Right. Yeah, you read a lot of those. So that was a little break in your plans, but hope at least you're enjoying the book, at least it's that. Hello, welcome. What is this about? Just happened to see this live and got curious. Welcome. Happy to see you here. This we call it reading sprints, but it's really anything you want to do sprints. It means we put a timer on the screen. I usually do 50 minutes. So for 50 minutes, we are reading, or I plan to be reading. Many of us are planning to be reading in this time to kind of keep each other company and also keep each other accountable if there is some reading goal we want to achieve. And then we come back together after those 50 minutes to chat together and catch up how we've done, or just random chat for few minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes, and then go for another timer of 50 minutes. So it's kind of like a reading sprint. So we have a sprint of 50 minutes of reading, take a break, another sprint of 50 minutes. And then the length of it could be anything from 2-3 hours up to, I don't know, I think once I did 12. But that's very unusual, and today definitely not. There's ones here specifically maximum 4 hours, but it could be that we will be here for 4 hours sprinting and reading. But you can do absolutely anything you want. I, for example, in the first sprint, will go clean the kitchen, and then I will be reading. So you're absolutely welcome to join if there is anything you need motivation with. If you've been trying to get to something all day, then maybe you can join here and give yourself the 50 minutes to do that task. And come back and chat with us how you did or what you did if you want to. You're welcome. It happens every month on the last weekend of the month. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool event. Hello, Grace. How are you doing? Hoping to have a productive afternoon. Sounds good. What is on the plan? What are you planning to do? Natalie, I'm not reading The House Witch. Okay, so who is reading The House Witch? That's such a nice concept, and thank you for the invite. Of course, you're happy. You're welcome to join. I'm happy to see you join. I want to say it's not my idea. This is kind of. I don't know who made these first. It was, I think, during the pandemic that people started doing these when people couldn't really hang out in person. Then people came together online like this, and we kind of kept it up because we just love coming together, chatting together. It makes it feel more engaging, just as it is. So yeah, I love having sprints, and I have these sprints every Tuesday at the same time, unless there is absolutely something specific happening on Tuesday that I can't be here. But most often, almost always, I am here on Tuesday at this time. So it's 7 Central European summertime. So keep an eye out if you like it here today and you would like to come back, then we do this regularly. Hello, Nara. How are you doing? What are you up to today? But yeah, why don't we go for the first sprint? I think we can start being productive. I mean, maybe you've been productive earlier today. I did some useful things as well, but never mind. I'm gonna go clean the kitchen in the beginning, so you won't see me much on the screen, but after that I'll come here and we'll read my ebook. So let's go for the first sprint. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello. Welcome back after the first sprint. How did you all do in this one? I did the dishes and tidied up a little bit. So the dishwasher is running. And then I came here and read a bit. I read 11 pages. Right now I'm hitting a slump, so no book I'm reading I'm enjoying. I don't know what to do about that, if it's the books or if it's me. I kind of feel like I want to read, but I want to listen to an audiobook. So physically reading right now is a struggle and I'm not enjoying it. I'm bored. I just want to put it away, unfortunately. But I read 11 pages and I also played one game of chess. Right now I'm on a chess kick, so I've been playing a lot of chess recently. But it will go away again. But yeah, that's it. So some progress doesn't look like at this rate, or like at this rate, I would definitely not be able to read 85 pages the rest of the evening. But again, I'm not gonna push it. If I read 50 pages, I think that still be progress or still a success, because sometimes I do tend to struggle through the sprints and like reading physically, especially when I feel like I wanna read, on audiobook. So could be a struggle sometimes. How did you do? Hello, welcome. Have anyone here read Warriors? I have not. If that's the name of a book, I've never heard of it. So I have not read it. Why are you asking? Just got back from my run and picking up some last minute groceries. Wow, very nice. Good job, Evka. Fantastic. Hello, Lila. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing great. I'm currently reading The Secret Staircase by Ariam Scott and enjoy it so far. That's good. Very nice. Secret Staircase is, what is it? What kind of book? That sounds like it could be some magical realism or something, but it also could be like historical fiction or something. What is it? Hello, Vicky. Good afternoon. I spent the first sprint outside. Nice. Is the weather nice today? I get to 25% while gluing these pins and chopping veggies for dinner. Nice. 25%. I'm right now 31%. But I was also thinking, as much as I don't enjoy the book right now, maybe I should just switch to audiobook. It's not gonna make it worse at the moment. So maybe I should just do that and just have a better time of it. I don't know. But how are you enjoying it, by the way? We are reading the same book, right? How are you enjoying it? I got home, made some tea, and listened to Dungeon Crawl Carl while doing the daily tasks in my game, going to switch books in the next sprint. Very nice. How are you enjoying that? I've been very against reading that. Not other people, me. I when I hear the title is like definitely not for me. What, like, why? No, no. And then there was a book sale in Sweden. So I went to a bookstore and I saw that book there, and I just grabbed it just like to see what it costs and just like to have a feel for the book. And then I read a few first sentences and I was like, okay, I'm putting a reservation in the library immediately. Like the first few sentences had me like, I want to know what's going on. So yeah, I am still waiting for it, still waiting for the book, and we'll see when I get it. But when I do get it, I am excited to read it. Listen to the last 56 pages of The Republic of Salt. Intriguing ending. Would love to continue immediately, but I'll read a bit more of Heath of the Everflame first. All right, nice. I love when series books end that way, like with the cliffhanger a bit. I love it. Well done. Book slumps are sad. I hope you'll find a book you enjoy soon. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried because right now I'm reading The House Witch, which is supposed to be like a cozy fantasy, and it's supposed to, like I like cozy fantasy, but at the same time, it's also such a low stake. It doesn't keep me entertained enough. And then for Aurelium, I have 3 other books to read. One of them I'm still waiting from the library for. It's been a month, and they are struggling with like transferring the books between the libraries, so that's why it hasn't arrived yet to my chosen library. So I don't know when that will come. So I'm wondering if I should just buy audiobook for that or something. I don't know. And the other two, and that one is The Frozen River. It's a historical fiction, which I feel could be what I'm craving right now. The other two are epic fantasy, which is also slow reads. So I'm not sure that is the right pick for me either at the moment. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what I'm craving. I want to listen to some good audiobook. I think that's what I'm craving at the moment. But I don't know. I finished my book and a post. Very nice. Well done. I've read a whopping 15 pages. Nice, more than me. So that's great. Progress still. It's the second book in a cozy mystery series. Okay. Secret. And yeah, could be that too. Could be that too. Yeah, nice. Are you enjoying it then? If you're reading second one, or is the first like freestanding second one maybe? Very temperate and not much wind. That sounds good. That sounds like a nice weather. Yeah, today here is also warm, like the warmest day, well, this year for sure. And now it's gonna go down again. So today was the day to enjoy outside. I had a hard time with the audio for the first 10 minutes. I know what you mean by making the character unlikable, but I got used to it and now I'm liking it. Okay. So maybe I should give it a try then. And continue. I was listening to it maybe like one chapter, and it really made me like, no, no, I don't like this guy. um, but now I'm not enjoying it anyway, so maybe I should continue with the audiobook and see if it is better. I don't know what to do, honestly. I do not know what to do. Maybe I should just abandon ship and read something that I'm really excited about, you know, and just like try to get my reading mojo back and just take a pause from all these books that I'm at the moment not enjoying and just pick something I'm liking. But I don't know. I can't decide what to read. So it's a book with gaming elements, which I like. The humor is good. I like it. That sounds good. Gaming elements. That sounds like that could be a lot of fun. Took my mom's dog for a walk and read 20 pages of The Tainted Cup. Really liking it so far. Very nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Has anybody read, let me see. There is one book I'm not supposed to be reading it, but it is G's Patreon book club, and I just kind of put it to the side, like I couldn't squeeze it in and I don't have it or anything. But it's the Bed Eater and Other Names of Corazang. Is it good? Has anybody here read it, and can you recommend? I don't know if I have an audiobook of it somewhere, if I could find. But if I could, that could be something. It's supposed to be horror-y, which could be intriguing. Let me see. Bed Eater. Is there an audiobook on Amaranth? Let's see. Yes, there is. Actually, there is. Huh. So I could listen to that. I have a bunch of other audiobooks on my list that I could listen to, but I don't know. Nothing is speaking to me at the moment, which is a shame. Would you recommend Bed Eater and Other Names for Corazang to somebody who's struggling with a slump? Is my question. Because I could read that and maybe try to find something to fit it in for Aurelium instead. Bed Eater and Other Names. Yeah, it wouldn't fit for the temperature word in the title. Then there is what I have other books for. Final Empire is for bestsellers. I don't think this is a bestseller. And then Shadow of the Gods I have for. What is that for? I can't remember what prompt that's for. Ah, first enticing book you see on social media. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, but it is horror. I thought it was crime or murder mystery. I have not read it, but saw it a lot in the store. Let me ask Goodreads then. Goodreads says horror, fiction, mystery, thriller, paranormal, contemporary. Cora Zhang is a crime scene cleaner, washing away the remains of brutal murders and suicides in Chinatown. The bloody messes don't bother her, not when she's already witnessed the most horrific thing possible, her sister being pushed in front of a train. Oh my, that sounds horrible. Before fleeing the scene, the murderer whispered two words, "Bat Eater." Months pass, the killer is never caught, and Cora can barely keep herself together. She pushes away all feelings, disregards the bite marks that appear on her coffee table, and won't take her aunt's advice to prepare for the Hungry Ghost Festival when the gates of hell open. Cora tries to ignore the rising dread in her stomach, even when she and her weird coworkers begin finding bat carcasses at their crime scenes cleanups. But Cora can't ignore the fact that all their recent cleanups have been the bodies of East Asian women. Soon Cora will learn you can't just ignore hungry ghosts. Oh my god. That sounds brutal. Let me see if I can. Is Bad Eater a bestseller? Sunday Times. But is currently a bestseller. Let's see. Sunday Times. I'm now pushing it. Sunday Times bestseller list 3 days ago. Oh, it's not gonna be there, is it? Continue reading. £1 for 6 months. No, thank you. Absolutely not gonna do that. Thank you very much. Um, no, 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 no. I can't say it. I don't know. Can't find it if it's on any bestseller. But anyway, um, I have some decision making to do. So I'm gonna do that in the next sprint. I'm gonna maybe try the audiobook again of this book that I'm currently reading, see how it feels now, if it feels any better. But yeah, we'll see. There is, of course, an option to try to read a different book if I'm not enjoying what I'm reading currently. It's supposed to be all just fun and not pushing me through books I don't enjoy at the moment. So we shall see. But let's go for the next sprint. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes. Hello, welcome back. How did you do in this sprint? I switched to audiobook and I was continuing with my cross stitch. The progress is this now. It has all the pictures are now finished and all the edges are now sewed on. So all the edges are now done. And now I started with the back stitching. So I started here with the bunny's tail. So I'm gonna continue with that and then compare how it looks when it's backstitched compared to not backstitched. And listen to the audiobook and listened to 30 pages. So that was a huge help, actually. That means I have 38 pages left to the daily goal. So that's maybe possible to do. That would mean 2 more sprints, but nonetheless, that sounds doable. So I'm gonna continue with that. And as much, I do not love the audiobook, but at the same time, it makes me go through the book. So that's good. I don't need to, I don't need to DNF it, at least for now. Don't need to force myself to read it. So this works. I'm happy. I'm happy at the moment. How did you all do? Let's see. I always advise to go with the mood. Yeah. I mean, yeah, me too. It's just the Aurelium. I usually really try to go for that. But at the same time, now I'm just really forcing myself to read some of the books and I'm just not having a good time. And there is a lot of stress in life otherwise that maybe I don't need to do that to me. Do that to myself. I can't talk. I'm sorry. And that's a sign I'm getting tired. But I agree. So that's why I switched to the audiobook. Hopefully, it will get a little bit better that way. Like maybe I can enjoy it a bit more, even though I do not enjoy the audiobook all that much, but I will enjoy the process of consuming the story a lot more. So hopefully that will help. Of course, it helps with the cross stitching. I love cross stitching, so that's great. And yeah, we shall see. We shall see what happens. No reading done yet. The sprint was spent relaxing and taking a shower after my run. Now I want to read a bit before going to sleep. That sounds like a great plan. Also, good sprint. Shower, I'm jealous. I'm lazy to take a shower, but when I do, I love it. And like I do take showers, of course, even when I'm lazy, I do force myself. But sometimes I'm just so lazy. So actually, like imagining taking a shower or like the after shower feeling, I love it. I love it. I've put Nick to bed and cuddled with Taiga. Nice. That sounds very nice and cozy. Spent most of the sprint cooking, but it's now done and I'm eating. I got to 31%. Nice. I am now at 38%. That was a lot in that sprint. So I'm running away from you a little bit. But well done. Love the bunnies. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Easter decoration, for a table. So that's late for the Easter, but it's gonna be done for next Easter. I'm not gonna leave it for next year because I'm gonna forget and then did I lose my needle? Where did the needle go? I lost my needle! Panic! Panic! I'm in bed as well, so that's not great. That is not good. Where did the needle go? I mean, I have more needles, so that's not the problem. The problem is that I'm in bed. I'll find it. Did I? Oh, it's gonna be somewhere. I'll have to very carefully look for it. But yeah, that's gonna be done for next year's Easter. And I will see how I like the back stitching, if I like it all over the back stitching, because there is a lot of it to be done. Or if maybe I will remove some parts, or if I remove all of it, or if I do both pictures. So to begin with, I'm gonna do one of the pictures and then compare them how they look. I read 35 pages. Very nice. I have 5 pages left. Wow, that's a fifth book, right? Amazing. I get lost in my game by solving puzzles and listening to more of Dungeon Crawl Carl. That sounds good. Love it. I'm watching someone play an Anomaly game on Twitch, so I've read nothing. Fair. Totally fair. Anomaly game. What is that? What kind of game is it? Read 25 pages and get ready for bed. Going to move upstairs and probably fall asleep while I read a bit more. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, needles in your bed is not great indeed. Yeah, I mean, I found it. Found it. Got it. Got it. Here it is. So I'm gonna put it on the table. There we go. Shouldn't fall from there. Okay. Yeah, so found the needle. We're safe. We're safe. So yeah, I might go for 2 more sprints. I'm not gonna say last sprint just yet. I think I might want to try to attempt to reach the daily goal, even though it's impossible to complete, but it's still, if I read more pages today, that means less pages in May. So I hope so. As of right now, my daily goal is 202 pages to complete the TBR this month. So that's definitely not going to happen. But now I was finishing Illuminate, which reads super fast because there are a lot of pages that don't have any text or very spread out text. So that one reads super duper fast. So I finished that today, read 117 pages of it in 1 hour. So that helped a lot. But now the following books are high fantasy. So that's definitely not gonna read that fast and not gonna read 200 pages of those. And also I don't want to rush it for the sake of rushing it. I will rather read it slower and read it in May than to force myself to read it now and not enjoy it. So we'll see what happens with that. But for today, I think for now I feel like I can do it. So we're aiming at it. We are aiming at it. We'll sprint until I reach my daily goal. So we shall see. Yes, celebrating that I found the needle. It is literally celebration worthy thing, because imagine we're going to bed and there is the needle and we find it by lying on it. That would not be nice. That would definitely not be nice. So that's good. I also have a few classes I need to finish, but same, we need to enjoy the reading time. No rush. Yeah, exactly. There are some books with which one I would rush, but some books I really want to give them the time they deserve to be loved properly, not just to rush. And Aurelium is just supposed to really motivate us to read more and maybe to make it more fun, but not to make it less fun by pushing yourself to read so much that you're just so tired of reading. So not gonna do that. So yeah, let's go for another sprint. If you are hopping off, going to sleep, or if you manage to fall asleep during the sprint and won't come back, thank you so much for joining. Hope you sleep well. But otherwise, let's go for some more sprints. But I would love to see those familiars, so would like to log as much as possible because of that. Yes, yeah, that's true. But it's not really gonna happen. Very much behind this year compared to last year's spring equinox. And so I don't think we'll get to all of the familiars, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, this weekend we should get another one because we hit 4 million pages, I think. So there should be definitely some live show this weekend to reveal another familiar. But yeah, I don't think we'll get to all of them, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. But it doesn't look like it if last year's are anything to go by. But let's go for the sprint so we can log those pages and help those familiars. So good luck with whatever you're doing or reading, and I'll talk to you in 50 minutes.